FDIC 2010. I'm here with Joe Alvarez, and this is Truck Company Search. Now, Joe, you've got a tremendous prop set up in here, man. Tell us about what the class is all about, and show us the props.
Okay, this is actually our mass confidence section of our 3-course training evolution here. Mm-hmm. What we've done is we have it set up so firefighters that come in here come across multiple things that they might run into inside of a structure fire. It's to build up their confidence, so when they're at a fire, if they run into something like this, potentially can get themselves out of it. Mm-hmm. So we're going to have the students come in. They're going to start a left-hand search. After they make their left-hand search, they're going to follow this wall. They're going to come around into the first room. They're going to come through the box, and then they're going to find an opening. They're going to come up and over and get immediately back down on the ground. Okay? Okay. They're going to continue with their left-hand search. When they get over to this point, this is going to be negotiating a studded wall, 16-inch on center studded wall, trying to get through there. After they go through here, they're going to go up an incline. They're going to get up to the platform. They're going to continue to probe with their tool. You know, we embed it in their heads to keep that tool in our hand, because if they let go of their tool, we're going to steal it from them. Mm-hmm. Because we want you to keep in contact, because a firefighter without a tool is just, you know, a well-dressed civilian that's in a burning building. Once they get to the top landing, we don't want them coming down face first. We want them to turn around like we've always taught, you know, children. You come down. We have them spread their feet because we want them to have, you know, using the treads, we want them to be on the strongest point of the staircase. So we have them spread their legs as far as possible until they get down to the ground. Once they get down to the ground, they're going to turn around and then again continue with a left-hand search. When they come into the next room here, once again, this is almost like mimicking going into a Cape Cod-style home, where you go into an attic space or the second floor area that might be finished or unfinished, depending on, you know, what they run into in their district. And it gives them almost that knee wall feeling again. So when they come around the back side, they're going to negotiate open floor joist. They're going to come through the open floor joist. We teach them how to negotiate that. They're going to come through. They're going to come underneath. We nail the pallet to the floor here. And the reason why we nailed it to the floor is, again, you're a client, you're crawling, you're probing, you found something. You're getting the body up and on top of something that's not natural. It's not normally there. Then we're going to come through here, and they're going to go through their entanglement hazards. They're going to continue through, following the left-hand search. And again, we made our spider web situation in here. As they come around, they're going to come underneath. What we did is we took the treads off the stairs here, because we want them to come through and feel something, just like the car wash. And it was funny, this morning, this is a last-minute thing. So you know what? You send the car to a car wash, it comes right over the car. It's something that's going to brush over the firefighter. They're going to continue with their left-hand search. They're going to get to, now this is where we're going to encourage them to get to the window. We want them to get out. Okay? We're going to show them how to use their tool. There's a couple of different techniques. You can take your Halligan tool, bury the point, the pick into here, step up on, keeping a fork down on the ground, step up on the adz end, getting yourself up and out over the window, bringing the tool with you, hooking the windowsill and going out.
So we've seen a lot of firefighters and fire departments across the country, they will say, well, we can't burn acquired structures. But,
that's correct.
And then they kind of give up on that. But we've seen, here's an acquired structure where we've done a tremendous, I mean, you guys have done a phenomenal job turning this thing into a complex training prop. And without a lot of money, I mean, it's just mostly lumber.
If you look, it's a majority of it's lumber. And if you look, we're using doors as knee walls. You know, we took doors off of other rooms to put them, you know, we're pulling studs out of walls. Yes, we did get some lumber. You know, we had to buy some, or not us, but FDIC had to buy some lumber. But it's all just ingenuity of looking at a building. You know, when I came on a fire department, yes, acquired structures, it was great. We learned a lot. You lit a house on fire, you pushed the guys in, and everybody learned, you know, they were tough. Just because we can't do acquired structures, that you're 100% right. Using it for things such as mass confidence, There's multiple things you can teach a guy. Window extensions, breaching walls. Just because you can't burn a house doesn't mean you cannot have your firefighters ready for battle at any given time.
Yeah. Well, Joey, thanks for showing us around the
Very
prop,
welcome,
man.
Chief.
We're here at FDIC 2010. Let's train.